So, what form of exercise is the best for fat loss? Well, considering you can actually lose body fat doing any form of exercise, the answer is actually doing what exercise is most appropriate for you at this time. So, you can go through endless studies and claims that, HIIT training is the best, or steady state cardio is the best because it targets fat more directly. But if you're overweight, deconditioned, and haven't exercised in a while, do you really think something like HIIT or long steady state constant running is going to be any benefit to your body? No, it doesn't really matter what the study says. We are splitting hairs, and most of these studies are done on college students over a short period of time. And the likelihood is, if you are trying to lose body fat, you're probably deconditioned, have high stress, and been living a sedentary lifestyle. So something like HIIT training is going to be an absolutely terrible idea for long-term success. You're pretty much going from 0 to 100. Like, you've got to think this fat loss journey is potentially going to take you years to accomplish. And people don't like to hear that because you want to hear about the 6-week program that's going to get you to lose a considerable amount of weight in a short period of time. Like, these types of programs, they just don't work in the long term. You're not going to create any good habits. You've just completely beaten up your body over the course of 6 weeks. And you're probably under eating by a considerable amount to cause some kind of hormonal damage due to the intense stress on the body. So you finish the 6 weeks, lost loads of weight, can't keep things up, come full circle, and just end up right back where you started in a worse off position. So we need to think about this practically. So first up, if you are a beginner, first we need to just make sure that you are eating slightly less than your body burns. This will just allow your body to get into a calorie deficit. So it will start breaking down tissue already stored on the body to be used as energy. Then to support this exercise-wise, regular walking, this will just increase the energy output for the day, allowing more of a deficit. So you're more likely to lose weight a little bit faster. On top of this, if you're a little bit deconditioned, immobile, we need to make sure you're putting in some kind of mobility training and activation work. So think kind of physio style exercises to improve posture and mobility to allow you to perform normal exercises better and more safe. Lastly, being in a deficit, you do run the risk of breaking down muscle to be used as fuel instead of body fat. So making sure you're actually doing some resistance training a couple of times a week, just low to moderate resistance training. This will help lessen the risk of that happening because you're basically going to send a signal to the body saying, hey, we need to keep hold of this muscle because I'm putting it under resistance. Now, if you are more advanced and perform exercise as well, got good conditioning, good understanding, physical activity and mobility, and just have a small amount of body fat to lose, then something like HIIT training could be a massive advantage. But at this point, it does come down to preference. Because at the end of the day, if you hate HIIT training, are you really going to stick to it and put as much effort into it? Probably not. You need to understand that you're not a set of numbers. You are a human being with different lifestyle factors. So I go back to my first statement. The best exercise for fat loss is what's most appropriate for you at this current moment in time. Because you can generally lose body fat doing any type of exercise. Don't get caught up in going through hundreds of studies that all conflict each other. Focus on tracking your workouts and your nutrition and seeing if you're getting that trend going in the right direction. And that's going to get you to your goal the quickest and, more importantly, be able to actually maintain that going forward. So with that, I'll end the video. I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, a share if you found that helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one.